So you've got a background in the humanities, social sciences, and the liberal arts, and you may have an interest in data, and you may be wondering, how can you combine those two? What are your professional options? Well, I want to give you 7 options on how you can use both your background in understanding humans and your background in understanding data and put them together for maximum effect. The first opportunity is the most obvious one, and that's the field of market research. It's a huge industry in the United States and around the world where you're specifically trying to understand how people react to advertising campaigns, to political campaigns, to any attempt to understand what is going on with individuals and how they react. There are enormous numbers of opportunities for people who understand both how to work with data and how people react in the market research field. Second, there are thousands and thousands of nonprofits and other large organizations in the United States that apply for grants. And the ability to write grant applications and the reports that are associated with them draw both on the ability to work with data and the ability to understand people and the impact that you're having on those individuals. Another option is directly in the data world, and that is being a project manager for data science and AI organizations, where the ability to understand both the overall goals of the project, the elements that are involved in it, managing the people who create those parts, and then understanding the impact that this product will have both on the organization and on the larger consumer base is critical. Another compelling option for people who have a background in understanding people and data are the related fields of user experience or UX, user interface UI, and interaction design IXD. All of these are technical fields that require a solid understanding of how people think, feel, and act. And then I have 3 more suggestions that are specifically about AI or artificial intelligence. The first one is about how people with backgrounds in the humanities, social sciences, and liberal arts can contribute to the design of AI systems. One of the most important things is understanding that the data that goes into these systems is critical in how they operate and the way they function with their users. So understanding maybe not the technical elements, but understanding what it is based on and how it can impact people is going to be critical. Another area is the interpretation of AI systems. AI is based on models like neural networks that are so complicated that it's functionally impossible to say exactly how the data produced a given response. This is even more true when you're dealing with generative models like ChatGPT. Consequently, people have to fall back on some of the methods that are best known from the social sciences and the humanities in terms of trying to understand what's going on in people's heads. Understanding the meaning of these systems and how it can be applied is going to be one of the greatest challenges, and that involves understanding people and not just technical systems. And finally, one other critical element of the AI world is the policies and regulations surrounding AI. There's news every day of something amazing and exciting or some horrific disaster that has happened with AI. And the progress on the technical world is going so much faster than the progress in understanding its impacts or how it affects people and how it should be regulated. People who have an understanding both of how people work and how technology works will be better able to understand the potential impact of these technologies, as well as what is possible in terms of regulating these technologies. The 7 I have given you are 7 important, critical, and growing ones, but there are so many more for people who are able to think creatively, which again is one of the great strengths of people in the humanities, the social sciences, and the liberal arts. If you're still planning your career and you have a background in data or in the social sciences, humanities, and liberal arts, I'd love to hear more about what your plans are in the comments below. Or if you already have a career, it would be great to hear examples about how you have used your experience both in the humanities, social sciences, and liberal arts, and in the data world to get greater insight and productivity in your own career. Share your insights below.